Today we will discuss about computer hardware servicing, specifically in the topic about computer and its elements. Okay, class, this is your teacher, Mary Faith. Sim, please listen carefully, take down notes, and be attentive in our class. Okay, in our subject matter, we will have three objectives. First is to identify the elements of the computer. What are the different elements of computers? Second, name the different examples of hardware, software, and peopleware. Third, we have to classify the elements of computer. Okay, the computer and its elements. Just like our body, the computer has three elements. Our body is composed of three parts, which are the head, the trunk, and the limbs. The elements are important parts that are needed to make the computer useful. These are hardware, software, and also peopleware. So does this mean that without the hardware, the software, and the computer, and the peopleware, the computer is not useful? What do you think? That's right. Each element is very important in order to make the computer work properly. Let us first learn more about the different elements of computer. Okay, we have three elements: the hardware, the software, and the peopleware. First, we will talk about the hardware. Hardware refers to the parts of the computer that can be seen and touched. We can see it, we can touch it. It is visible and we can touch. Okay, we have here different pictures of hardware. Are you familiar with these pictures? Can you name them? Okay, this is a system unit where the CPU of the computer can be found. It is one example of a hardware. This is a computer or a printer, and we have here the monitor. It is in the monitor displays the content of your of the things that you are doing in the computer. We have the keyboard. It is used to type necessary information that will be inputted in your computer. We have also a speaker. A speaker is used so that you can hear the audio of in the computer. And we have the mouse. Next is the computer software. What do you think is a computer software and how it differs from the hardware? Software refers to the applications or programs you use while working on a computer. Okay, we have two examples of software. First is the operating system. It is an important program in the computer. Without the operating system, you cannot start anything on your computer. In the operating system, it is installed in the computer so we can be able to experience on how to use it. You can see here examples of computer or of operating system. Microsoft Windows, Microsoft Windows Vista, Windows 8, Windows 7. Maybe you are familiar with those terms and with those logo. Next is we have a computer application. Computer applications are the programs used to type text, create drawing, listen to music, watch videos, browse the internet, and play different games. It is commonly used as apps. In your cell phones, you have the same you have different applications, right? You have your um, calculators inside your cell phone. You have your messenger. You have Facebook, your social media applications. You have your mm, Gmail or your email applications. So those are just examples of softwares. Okay? As you can see in this picture, you can see different image of a calculator. It is an example of application. We have for movies. We have for the clock. We have also paint. You can draw anything. You have anything in paint. You have also games. Games is one of the most famous application. Now that we are done with hardware, software, we have the third, the most important element of the computer. The, yes, you are right, the peopleware. Peopleware refers to the people who design and operate the computer. Without peopleware, the computer cannot do anything. There should be someone who will manipulate the computer. So you call it the computer user. There are also people who do or who engineered the computer. They create different applications in the computer. They are our IT. They are the computer engineers. Can you name some of the people where? You as a student are also an example of peopleware. Okay. Now we are done discussing or presenting the three elements of the computer. Summing up, the three elements of the computer are hardware, software, peopleware. Examples of hardware are mouse, keyboard, monitor, printer, and system unit. But it does not limit to these examples. There are a lot of hardware that can be found. Next, we have software, which are operating system and computer applications. And we have the most important element of computer, the peopleware. Examples are the computer engineer, software developer, computer technician, the teacher, the programmer, and of course, the user. Looking back to our objective, we already identified the elements of the computer. That is our first objective. And our second objective, we already named the different examples of hardware, software, and computer. Now that we are in our third objective, which is to classify the elements of the computer. Okay, we will answer the self-check activity. The instruction is to identify the following pictures if it is a hardware, software, or peopleware, right? So get your pen and paper so you can participate in our game. Are you excited? Very good. Okay, we have here the first picture. What do you think? What element of the computer is this paint? Is this picture? It is paint. Let us see. Okay, it is a software. You got it? Very good. Next. Okay, you can see here a man fixing something in a laptop, doing something in a laptop. So, what do you think is this picture depicts? Do you have the answer now? Let's see. Okay, it is peopleware. Do you got the right answer? Very good. Okay, next. We have here different logos. Windows XP, Windows 8, Windows Vista. What element of the computer is this? Is it hardware, software, or peopleware? Let's see. Okay, good. It is, or these are examples of software. Next, okay, we have here a lady holding the different wires inside the system unit. What do you think? What element of the computer is this? Okay, it is peopleware. Next, okay, we have here a keyboard. Keyboard is used to input our data in the computer. So, what element of the computer is a keyboard? Okay, it is a hardware. You got it right. Next, we have here an example of a calculator in our computer. Are you fond of using calculator? Well, our computer has it. So what element of the computer is a calculator? Let's see. Very good. It is an example of software. Next is a computer monitor. We have here a wide screen. In the computer monitor there you can uh, show, it displays what anything that you are experiencing inside the computer. Okay? Okay. A monitor is an example of hardware. We have here a mouse. Mouse is an example of, yeah, right, hardware. So very good. Here we have different logos. Linux. We have also Debian, Linux inside. These are examples of software. You are right. Okay, we have here one common example of what element of the computer? This is a printer. We can touch it, we can see it. So therefore it is a hardware. Next, we have here speakers of a computer. Speaker is an example of hardware. You are right again. Next is, okay, this box is a system unit. You can see and you can touch the system unit. Therefore, this system unit is a hardware again. Next, we have here Wild Tangent Game. As the name suggests, it is a game. It is a computer application. Therefore, it is a software. You are right. Next, we have here a clock. Okay, a clock is an example of computer application. A computer application is a software. You are right again. Next, we have here a logo of a movie application. So, it is an application, therefore, it is a software. So, how many correct answers do you have? Do you have it all right? Very brilliant if you have it all correct. You have a few answers, it's just okay. You don't have to worry. You just have to study again. Now, in our next activity, we have jumbled letters. The letters in the following slides are jumbled. Figured out what is the correct word and answer the mystery word or about the topic. Get your paper and pen now so you can enjoy the game. Are you ready? Okay, first we have this activity. Our first jumbled letter is M, E, S, G, and A. So, what do you think is the word? Do you have the word now? Second, we have here letter E, letter D, letter O, letter I, and letter V. Can you figure out what the word is? Okay, now we have number 3. Letter T, letter A, letter N, letter I, and letter P. What do you think is the right word for our number 3? These are all related in our lesson. Okay, next we have letter K, letter O, letter L, and double C. Next, last but not the least, we have letter C, letter I, letter S, letter U, and letter M. So are you now ready to reveal our answer? Okay, we have here number 1. We have games. Number 2, we have video. Number 3, we have paint. Number 4, we have the clock. And number 5, we have music. So these 5 examples of the elements of the computer or components are all what what element of computer does these applications belong? Okay, these are examples of software. Specifically, they are computer applications. Next, okay, we have letter number 1, M E S O U. Okay, number 2, I will give you 10 seconds to answer it. B O Y K A E D and R. Okay, number 3, we have T O N I M O R. So what element of computer is TONIMOR? Next, we have letter K, E R P S E and A. Last but not the least, we have R E T P R I and letter N. 10 seconds, you can answer it surely. So are you now ready to reveal the correct answer? Okay, we have mouse for number 1, a keyboard, monitor, speaker, and printer. Do you all got the correct answer? These 5 parts of computers are hardware. Very good. Okay, to recall, hardware refers to the parts of the computer that can be seen and can be touched. Next, software refers to the applications or programs that you use while working on the computer. And we have peopleware, which refers to the people who design and operate the computer. Is it all clear? Okay, this is the end of our session for today. Thank you very much for listening and for watching. This has been your teacher, Faith. See you on the next topic. Thank you. Stay healthy and stay safe.